Okay, good morning class. Okay, so let's start with chapter 1, that is numbering system. So what is numbering system? Okay, now real number system include all the rational and irrational. Okay, so such as whole numbers, negative numbers, fractions, decimal, any numbers will do. Okay, and it always represent the capital letter R or R in bold. Okay, so this one is straightforward. Okay, let me share with you the chapter's outline for the whole topics involved. Okay, so we will have the introduction. So for this video, I will only talk with you or share with you what is the real number system. Okay, for the rest of inequalities, absolutes, and complex number, I will discuss with you respectively in the different videos involved. Okay, is that okay? So let's start. What is real number system? Okay, numbers, we already, as I mentioned earlier, so numbers, it can divided as, or it can classify as real numbers and complex numbers. So real numbers consist of rationals and irrational. So for irrationals, you have integers and non-integers. Integers here, it can be positive value, okay, or negative value. Okay, so as I mentioned, so it can consist of whole number and negative numbers. So for negative numbers, anything with negative sign, right? Okay, for whole number, it can be natural, and don't forget, it also include the zero. What is natural means? Okay, that is even and odd. Okay, what is even? Okay, even is, yes, any numbers that can be divided by 2. That is what? 2, 4, 6, 8, and blah blah blah, right? Odd is what? Okay, odd is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and etc. Okay, whereby you hardly to divide by 2. Okay, divide equally by 2. Okay, so if not, then there will be the odd value. Okay, now for imaginary part, okay, let me share with you this part. Okay, complex number, as I mentioned, complex number, I will talk with you later. Okay, general form of a complex number, it must be in the form of a plus bi. Okay, whereby a here brings the real and b brings the imaginary part. Okay, so how does this come in? Okay, you doubt that, can this be done or not? No, this actually visibly it should not exist. Okay, so how are you supposed to get this done then? Okay, so if any doubt, just use your calculator. Let me share with you. Your calculator, okay, let's press square root negative 1. What do you expect then? Your answer will be mad arrow. Why is mad arrow? Mad arrow means that the calculator can't read. Okay, so can't read. So please remember, square root negative 1, you don't put as no solution. Okay, it's actually the imaginary part. In other words, it will represent as I. Is it okay? Okay, so what is rational? Okay, rational means is in the form of, okay, it's in the form of a over b. Okay, in a fraction form, in other words, whereby your a is actually your numerator, whereby your b is actually your denominator. And do remember, b will not be equal to 0 to be applied. Okay, so this one should be okay for you. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, irrational. Irrational means that the numbers are neither terminates or nor repeats. Okay, you will not repeat. Okay, like for example, I give you an example here. Let's say e. Okay, power of 1. Okay, you can see or not? Okay, it will not, it will neither be repeat. Okay, the values involved. Okay, integers, so as I mentioned, you have positive and negative. Whole numbers is all the positive numbers include 0. Don't forget, Oops. Okay, So okay, negative numbers, so this one should be okay. So natural numbers is as I said, it will be a counting numbers. Okay, that is either even or odd. Is it okay? Okay, so even means that it can be divided equally by number 2. Okay, so odd means cannot divide by 2. Is it okay? So now let's proceed with the properties of the real numbers. Okay, so for the real numbers, alright, this one you can go through it yourself. Okay, this one I will not go further. Okay, so let's see for example 1. Okay, now let us do it one by one together. The first one, square root of negative 35 is under? Yes, it's under complex number. Okay, negative 2. Negative 2 is under? Yes, integers. Okay, it's under integers. What else? Yes, 0. What else? 4, 7, right? Integers. Okay, fraction. Fraction you have? Yes, 1 over 8. Okay, 1 over 8. Okay, so just fill in the blank later. Okay, in the box later. Okay, so prime numbers. So what is prime numbers? Okay, prime numbers are the numbers that can be divided by itself and number 1 exactly. So for this, which one is your prime numbers? The answer is 7. Yes, 7. Okay, because it can be divided by itself and number 1 only. Okay, natural numbers. Yes, counting numbers, that is 4 and 7. Okay, so later you just fill in the blank. Okay, just fill in the blank. Okay, so let us proceed. Okay, example 2. Example 1.2. Determine whether each of the following statement is true or false. Okay, A. 2 is not a prime number. True or false? The answer is false. Yes, because 2 is actually the prime number. Okay. Second, 5 divided by 0 is 0. 5 divided by 0 is 0. Is it correct? No. Okay, if you found out that you feel doubtful, okay, just use your calculator again. Okay, so 5 divided by 0 is actually equal to what? It's actually infinity. Okay, math error means that the calculator can't read. Okay, so it's not 0, it's actually infinity. So again, both of the answers are false. Okay, just write down your answer. False. Okay, this one also false. Okay, so let's go further. Okay, so this one should be okay. Okay, so that's for this introduction of the numbering system. Thank you.